now watching 702 Visions.
Shout out to y'all boys, man.
Alright. Show Speaks, number 10. And I got another special guest with me today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I go by the name of Chris Abernathy. And I just am about love, support, and getting the same thing in return. From Chattanooga, Tennessee, home of the Two Eyes Up Lookouts.
Right.
And we're here. And here we show. And we
Right.
talk about some topics today. Thank you for having me, brother.
Man, I appreciate you coming through, man. This somebody who some kind of way we just connect. You know, we be in the same places, you know, and we acknowledged each other before, and social media presence, you know, everything is engaging right there, you know what I'm saying? So like he said, he rep the city like I do. Y'all already know. So it was only right, you know what I'm saying, you know, make this happen. So
Yes, sir.
702 Visions, District 1104, and we here, man. Show Speaks, number 10. You know what I'm saying? We getting on up there, and you know, this another one of them where I got a guest, and we just gonna bounce off each other, man, and get y'all what we get y'all, man. So let's get to it.
For one thing, I want to speak on is Shanquilla Robinson. May her soul rest in peace.
Rest in peace to the queen.
And you know, the situation is disturbing.
Very disturbing.
I wouldn't know who not to take with me on a trip after that one.
And she supposedly went with her friends, right?
Right.
And it was like 8.
I don't actually know the exact number. All I can see is the dude and the girl beating the hell out of her, and I can't get past that.
So it was a dude and a woman beating this.
The girl was beating the hell out of her, and the dude was just there. Why don't you fight back? Why don't you fight back? I'm like, why don't you?
Oh, so it was hold on. Did this dude go with them?
Yeah, he was there.
See, I had no knowledge of that.
Yeah.
Now I kind of think of it different, but go ahead.
Yeah, I did too. I mean, like, I've gotten into fights, and at some point, somebody just breaks it up. If
Right.
I'm getting my ass whooped, or I whoop somebody's ass, somebody gonna break it up.
Right.
You just, I mean, unless they're enemies or opposites.
Right. And they enticing it to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Do us part, right, at this
Right.
moment. But if we together and that fight happened, it should have been stopped.
It should have been stopped.
Or was it just a setup? You know, it's just you gotta choose your friends wisely. Choose your friends wisely, because that was some bullshit.
That was some real bullshit.
Yeah,
now,
that was some bullshit.
The first question that popped into my mind, and this ain't like, I'm not justifying nothing. You know, when I say this, I want to make that clear. But it's just how I'm like geared to think was, okay, what was really the situation between the girl? Like, did this girl really do something to somebody on that trip to where they set her up like that? And if so, what did she do? Like, what could have harnessed that kind of reaction?
Well, you're talking about
amongst somebody that's supposed to be your friends. You know
this is how I can answer this question. Women can be evil as hell. She could have fucked old girl's boyfriend.
Right.
She could have said a macaroni wasn't fucking good.
Right.
And she could have said something on a post. When I look at how sometimes, and it's not for every woman, but women I have to have more that nature than men. To be petty as hell and do petty shit like
Niggas
that.
petty now, but yeah, you right,
saying,
but not like that. Not like that, yeah. Not like that.
I'm gonna go on a trip.
Right.
I'm gonna beat your ass before I go on the trip, and then go on a trip and act like nothing happened.
Right.
I'm gonna take you with me, then beat you up.
And we took like 8 people, 6
we're
people.
not doing that. I'm gonna just have that shit before we go. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, anything could have happened.
Nah.
Man. But
It ain't been no arrest.
it will be. And let's talk about.
Everybody came home. They in Mexico.
Let's talk about.
They in Mexico.
Let's talk about. I haven't seen the last 30 minutes of news. I haven't seen the news 30 minutes ago.
Right.
So at this point, it could be we don't know. So I don't know how fast you know.
I'm just going off what I know as of now.
Yesterday, and that's fucked up. But it happened in another country. So how are we supposed to handle that?
And like, how did they make it? How did they leave without knowing? Like, this shit seemed like some movie shit.
I mean, I don't know.
Like, you only do shit like that in the movies.
Well, my wife and
murk somebody and go fly to another.
Yeah, that's some movie shit.
Yeah, that's movie shit.
That was savage. That was savage.
You know what I'm saying?
My wife, when we go out the country, we have to sign this paper, right? We have to fill this paperwork out. And it'll ask us, you know, we're together.
Right.
So when we're together, we're supposed to be together when we come back. So I don't know if it was that way or whoever she went with or was in the seat with, or they got a ticket together or whatever. Because she should.
Shit, I'm pretty sure they rolled. Yeah, yeah.
Unless they said, hey, she decided to stay another couple of days. My cousin did it. My cousin stayed out. She stayed in Mexico two more days.
Right.
You know, so she canceled everything. But you know, I don't know, man. It just really don't make no sense to me. It hurt my feelings to see that shit. Well, to hear it.
Right.
First, then to see more of it. It was fucked up. Man, shit.
I'm surprised more women ain't shed light on this, you know, especially social media wise, you know what I'm saying? Have you noticed that?
I haven't seen anything. You know
what I'm saying? Like, like, this is a black woman, you know, like, and it's publicly, like, national news, TV, you know.
I think I saw somebody talked about, I can't remember actually what it was influential person. When I remember it come to me. But I can't recall not really too many people say anything about it, man. Not even the news. Like, it's on the news, but when I watched the news a couple days after it happened, it was there. Right. But it wasn't as much as,
wasn't no movement on it like it should be. I think it should be some.
Where's the Me Too movement at? What is it?
I mean, like, that's what I was saying about. That's what I was saying about the women. Like, I was expecting a lot more women be like, justice or, at least how did they leave Mexico or like how, what's going on? Like, is that cause a woman did it? Cause I'm sure if that dude that you said was holding the camera, if I didn't even know he was there, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, he knew about it. If it was a setup, I feel like he was in on it or like knew about it type shit. For him to have a phone and all that, and record and say that shit he said, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? He had to be in on that.
Well, it says that, as of today, at 11:42 this morning, she was alive when the medics got there. For 3 hours afterwards, they tried to revive her. Okay. It says, Mexican police report states that Shakur Robinson, 25, was alive for 3 hours before being pronounced dead. So.
Okay, so from the report from the article, the report says Mexico report, police report that she was alive for 3 hours prior to her death, basically. So did somebody go to the hospital with her? Did they question what happened to the woman? Like,
it said they practiced 14 rounds of CPR on her and 5 doses of adrenaline, and 6 discharges of the AED machine. Yeah. That thing right there. But her friends are saying that it's just crazy, man. Trying to read all this, man. It's fucked up. She was pretty, And it's just
Right.
it's sad, man. Like
It's real sad, man.
that just makes us look bad. We already, in my eyes, we already look crazy. Like if you go to how we as a people are looked at and what we do to make people look at us strange, like and to see that national TV, it makes people more. I bet just distrust us as a people more, bro. I believe, you know what I'm saying. So
I mean, it's just like from the, like you said, like it make you feel like you gotta really evaluate who around you. You know what I'm saying, and who you fucking with. You know what I'm saying. Like a lot of your foes or your enemies or your real, people you gotta look out for. They be your closest people. You know what I'm saying.
yeah, you do. You never know. That's what I was saying. Like, you got a friend. You got that one friend that said something, or I could be that one friend that said something that another friend or associate didn't like,
Right.
and they never said anything, or I never said anything. Well, I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna address it. I got a problem. I'm quick to do that shit. I address something fast.
Right.
Hey man, look at me. I don't like. What
And
you
whatever
said,
the
blah, blah, blah,
situation
blah, blah.
was, and whatever the situation was, which I doubt she did something there. You know what I'm
It
saying?
just seemed like it. Look at
This shit had to come from the.
come with them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
They brought
Like
sand
they
to the
didn't,
beach with
they
this
didn't. It
bullshit.
wasn't all peachy keen. Then they got to Mexico and something happened. Then the
Yeah.
girl, I doubt if something like that happened. Like this came from. This was already built up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, last I seen on the news, it was the parents of the woman,
Yeah, I saw the dad.
and they was just saying they gonna be relentless, trying to, find some justice, or at least find out what really happened, basically. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I hope truth, the complete truth come out. Just be honest with you. The bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if this ain't no curated story, and I'm sure it's not. I think bit by bit, certain details gonna come out, and we'll get a full picture of it. But right now it's just it look real bad.
Yeah, they need to go to some of these private prisons. Why private prisons already, suing the state.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's send them on there. Let them deal with it over there. I mean, I don't want to see nobody get locked up. I hate that, but sometimes certain crimes do you need to be locked up for, if not forever, for a little while. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel that.
it's one of them crimes that everybody that was in. If you knew that girl was over there on the floor, not breathing, something wrong with her, you should go to jail. Maybe not for long.
Like it's not no way. Like it's no way nobody.
Everybody need to go to jail for.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody made it home, bro. Right. That's crazy to me. That's real crazy.
I couldn't even be on it unless they really did. No one liked her at all, and she was a new friend.
Right.
And nobody liked her. I couldn't roll back home. I've been knowing you a little while. Me and you and a couple of homies went on a trip, and the one dude that I didn't know, and you beat the fuck out of him, I have to be fucked up on the flight back. Like,
yeah.
Lift this man over there. Unless it's that type of thing.
Right.
I hate this dude too.
Right.
Fuck.
Type shit.
Yeah.
That's the only way it's right.
But I couldn't. That shit.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yeah, when you got the same hate, you gonna relate.
But why are the private prisons suing the state?
I
don't even know.
Alright, first of all, we got private prisons, you know what I'm saying, owned by,
Tom, Dick, Harry, okay.
Could be a group, could be
Michael Jordan.
could be a business, could be
the state.
Could be, you know what I'm saying, could be the state.
Yeah. But
you know what I'm saying?
My 401k when I used to work for the state, can I say this? I think it was being invested in the private prisons.
Probably so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't either. I mean, it's gotta be funded some kind of way.
But the fact they private is one thing, and then another thing is they suing the state that the prison is in. So let's say it's 50 states. It's 50 states. So let's say the state in Kentucky, the state of Kentucky, a prison there. How can a prison sue a state?
That's what I don't know. My knowledge to that is no.
Now the average person would think, like they go hand in hand, they work together. It's some government, judicial type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a prison and a state. Like when you go to court, what do they say? The state versus your motherfucking ass.
So they suing them for not having enough prisoners?
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I just googled that by the way I was looking at it.
Right. That's the point I'm trying to make. Now all over the USA, man, private prisons are here, you know what I'm saying? So in a lot of cases, these prisons have contracts with the state. And in these contracts, there is supposed to be a guarantee of 95% occupancy, 98% occupancy, 90% occupancy, 100% occupancy. Like some of these percentages that the states and these private prisons and these contracts got, like they are expected and contractually they got a duty to keep motherfuckers in them prisons. So my question is, how is that even constitutional? Like, well, okay, I ain't gonna say that. How is that? What's the word? How is that?
Right. Shit, how's it even right?
Yeah, how's it right? You know what I'm saying? How's that even right? How do that work?
I think that it's a bunch of bullshit too, because how you mad at me for not having more people in jail? If people not coming, what you want? You want me to make people commit crimes?
Exactly.
And I think that's
what I'm saying.
Bullshit.
And
prison reform, shit. If people get out of jail, been in jail 5-10 years, and they get out and they don't go back to jail for 20 years, what you want me to make them try to go to jail for those? While we're moving towards those 20 years, you want me to make them go to jail and do something stupid? Nah, the system fucked up.
So, that, like, my opinion, you know what I'm saying, like, if private prisons can make a contract with, states and, guarantee occupancy that people go to jail, then I think the state, it's in their best interest to lock your black ass up or your Latino ass up or your white ass up, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I do got some receipts. I got an article, you know what I'm saying? You can see it right here. And I'm just gonna read a little bit, give you a few examples. It's plenty, you know what I'm saying? Or it's more than a few. It's several, you know what I'm saying? And this one, okay, a private prison in Arizona recently sued the state for having a lack of prisoners for the sake of saving over $16 million in back pay. The state settled by paying the private prison $3 million. Arizona essentially paid a company $3 million because not enough people are committing crimes. That's it's the first paragraph. What you got to say about that?
I was gonna say that's fuck shit, because I gotta pay you Because nobody's doing stuff.
The state paying the prison now. This is the state paying the prison.
So the same people that pay me to work and look over people, take care and help people.
It's in their best interest to also lock your ass up.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
You know.
Crazy.
Alright, I'm gonna read the other paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, it's a bit more complex than that. Yeah, really. In July 2010, 3 violent inmates escaped from an Arizona prison, which prompted officials to stop sending new inmates to the facility. I say good job to the officers for demanding better performance from management and training court, the company that runs the prison. Unfortunately, a line in the company's contract with the state guarantees that the prison is at least 97% full at all times. Now, this goes back to saying in the contracts that they make with these private prisons, it's a percentage of occupancy. And for the state of Arizona, this particular prison right here, they basically telling the state of Arizona, I better have 97% occupancy in my prison at all times. You know what I'm saying? Or you violating the contract, and I can sue you. So private prisons suing states. They sued on the grounds that the breach of contract caused a dramatic loss in revenue. Surprisingly, this type of contractual agreement is the norm. Now I'm gonna stop right there, cause I think it's like pretty much self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? I can keep going. I can give you another case off another state, you know, or you know I can get you another state, another prison, you know, percentage of occupancy. But you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you know you get the picture.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind, you know, how this game work. You know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely a game, and your ass better know how to play, or you at least better know the rules. You know what I'm saying? And what's going on. So, you know, I thought that was, you know, real interesting right there.
Prison's overrated, man. It's just stupid. I mean, because like I know a person close to my family that went to prison, and he was in there 25 years. And for those 25 years, now this is not for everybody. This joker didn't learn how to do anything. Worked out and ate. Didn't learn how.
But what the fuck you supposed to do in there?
So if you fail,
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
federal,
okay, yeah, if you
You
federal,
can go to
if you
school
federal,
while
you
you're
can do a lot of shit. Yeah, if you federal, you can do a lot of
fed.
shit. You can do a lot of shit.
You know, he was held by the feds, so he had a lot, you know, he could do. But he didn't do anything. So my case in point is that you sent him to prison for 25 years. You didn't make him do anything to become a better citizen. But while he was out, you wanted to make him do stuff to go to jail.
Jail, right.
So that's how I guess that private prison shit works.
And like they said, nigga, this is money. When you in jail, when the jail's full, that's money. You know what I'm saying? That's bread. So this shit is a game. And it's about, you know, it's about that.
My almighty dollar.
Yeah, it's about that dollar, man. You know what I'm saying?
Money.
Just know you a number. You ain't no, you know, when you in there. You know, when you in there, you
a number out here, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You pretty much, yeah.
You pretty much. Social security number,
yeah, Social Security, yep.
Yeah, you a number out here. When you get hired, your employee number, blah 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 blah.
All right.
Everything about a number, man.
Yeah, your little, you know, your work number, badge number, whatever the fuck. Yep.
Yeah, but shit, I really don't. I'm glad I ain't never been in prison. I took some chances.
Right.
I've never been in prison. You ever been in prison?
Not prison.
Everybody done been to jail. I think everybody need to go to jail once. Juvenile jail just once.
Just once.
Take them just for the weekend. This is what's gonna happen to you, and you're
right.
gonna be in here. Everybody needs to be a curriculum in class that every day somebody go to jail and 3 days, and they come back out, and I don't mean like, you know, they're not going to jail. I know it might sound crazy,
yeah.
but let them see.
It don't, but it, you know, it don't. Not to me, it don't.
Let them see.
Not to me, it don't, because I know where you getting at.
That brick cold as hell in the county.
Man, what?
That brick cold as hell. So I don't never want to go to prison or jail for that matter again. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and it's you know, it ain't good nowhere, but you know, it's worse in other places. It's
the worst.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know somebody.
You know, I done heard all you know, I done heard, you know, if you can go to Silverdale here, then you can make it anywhere. I done heard that.
Yeah, Silverdale rough.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yeah, I heard people getting beat up in Silverdale.
There's a lot going on.
They're supposed to be let me just get out.
You know, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So, you know.
It's not the place for me.
Yeah.
I went to juvenile once, jail twice. I don't think I need to go back. The first time I went to jail was my fault. The second time I went to jail was my fault.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna try to go.
Anytime a motherfucker go, it's their fault.
Not necessarily.
You know what I'm saying? But when your ass go, it's your fault.
If you don't shut the fuck up,
you know what I'm saying?
I didn't do it. All I had to do was shut the hell up. I would have never went to jail, but nah, you in my motherfucking yard. And then I took my ass straight to Silver. Well, to the county then. But let me see what I'm supposed to do.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just for y'all, you know, understanding and just, you know, just to be up on game or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, just know this type of shit going on, man, and just, you know, just be mindful of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just be mindful of shit.
Be mindful, be careful. And,
you know what I'm saying?
Unlike, you know, just, we're talking about prison, but I'm trying to tell you how not to go to prison or jail.
Right.
Like, you know, this might help somebody. If you get pulled over, man, all this whole, what you need my ID for, man, fuck all that, man. Just get them folks your ID. Because now, if I get pulled over, soon as I got pulled over recently, the first thing come out my window is my 2 fingers, my ID, and my insurance paper. And then let them have that, my light on in my car. I ain't got time to argue with you. As soon as I say what you need it for, you pull me over, fuck all that. Now you all know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
If old man Chapman pulled me over, it'd have been different. Man, what the hell, Chapman? Mm-hmm. He still gets my ID and my insurance. Mm-hmm. And I'm still gonna comply. Now, that don't mean that, you know, you can't get in some bullshit with the police. But if you started off right, you can direct the narrative. You can direct how it goes.
Right.
I've always directed, ever since that last time, I direct how my interaction is with the police. I don't let them do it. All that rah they do, sir, I don't understand that type of terminology. I'm a kind, peaceful person. I don't talk like that.
Yeah, killing with kind.
For me, sir. Because I don't got
killing
time.
with kind.
And ever since that last time,
and they probably don't even like when niggas do that.
They don't.
They probably don't.
But they got no reason when you're nice. But they got a reason. As soon as you say what you need for aggression, now you're hiding something.
Yep. Now
you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day,
now you know what I'm saying, you getting smart, you saying extra shit, you finna just make it worse than it already is.
I ain't got time to talk to y'all.
Yeah. I
ain't got time to talk to y'all, man. I'm what you want. And I don't say it like that, but yeah, just try not to go to jail so we ain't got to keep, you know, let them keep suing the state. If you're not going to jail.
If you ain't going to jail, they lose money. Yeah, they lose money.
Let them close them down.
So don't let them trick you out the street.
Hey, bro, for real, don't let Charleston White gonna trick T out the street. He don't watch out.
Don't let them trick you out the street, man. So where you want to go next, man?
Man, how these folks? Okay, I'm gonna start off with. Let's just say I go to Atlanta a lot.
Right.
I pick up the phone for some strange reason, and they call it checking in. But I'll be like, bro, I'm in your city, what's good?
Right.
That's not checking in. I mean, that's just letting you know, hey, I'm here, man, and let's go hang out. I'm here, we can, you know, chill out. But these dudes out here getting robbed in LA, they dumb.
I just think niggas down there, man, they just own one. I ain't saying own one, but them niggas, they some sharks right now, man. That shit becoming a trend.
They been some sharks.
Not like this.
You are now watching 702 Visions.
Shout out to y'all boys, man.
They've been some sharks, and they've been doing it.
Right.
Internet, social media, let us see it more. Man, you gotta watch.
In the last 2 years, have you ever heard about this many people getting robbed and shot the fuck up?
If we didn't have the Shade Room, TSR, whatever the Shade Room, if we didn't have the other show, we probably wouldn't hear about it. But we got all the social media, so we're gonna hear more about it. And folks popping out phones and posting everything all the time, so you're gonna hear it. The only reason you hear about it like that, because it was PNB Rock.
Right, it was PNB Rock, Rondo, partner them.
Yeah.
Man, I can go on and on.
They put themselves out there, though.
I can go on and on.
Like,
J Money just got hit pop.
Who?
J Money.
For real?
He from the A. He was popping, a little bit back then, early 2000s or
J
like.
Money, first.
Yeah, him.
Okay.
And he maybe he had a show or something. I don't know, but I wouldn't even think a person like him would even stand out like that in LA. But I don't know what J Money got going on. It's independent shit going on right now. He could be popping or something. But
yeah, my whole thing is, like, we had a Chattanooga hip hop. We had a Chattanooga hip hop summer, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you, if you don't know, one of the Napa Roots was there. He could have easily been robbed because somebody think he, got bread. You know what I'm saying? Or not think he had bread, but might have enough on him to rob.
It was Starlito was there,
Starlito was there. They
Rankin was there.
But you look how they came.
It was a few people.
Look how they came.
They came regular.
No chains, no jewelry.
Yeah, they came regular as hell.
You know what I'm saying? And you came to Chattanooga. You can't, in my opinion, you can't go nowhere you're not from. Famous for one.
Right.
For two, blinked up. For three, if you famous, for three, without somebody watching your six all the time. You know what I'm saying? Or watching your three. If somebody around you watching. So PNB Rock robbers should have been shot from the back because my boy over there eating too, but he with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm PNB Rock.
Right.
I'm J Money.
Right.
Got to have somebody watching your six always when you famous like that. If you ever been famous, you need somebody always with you, man. Some real paid security guard that's going with you all the time.
Some professional shit.
Some professional shit. If it's just one, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to have
that
a
can
whole
shoot.
squad. Yeah, that can shoot. They know how to hold it.
Not just
Yeah.
And we talking about license to shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
License
what about if you got? All right. What about if you got your gang? You know what I'm saying? What about if you got your your homies? Like how you? It's hard to move like that out of town.
The same way.
So how you gonna move out of town?
The same way. You got 10 people with you. You gotta have at least 3 people watching all y'all.
Well, we just flew on a plane though. And we don't got no straps.
They do. Cause if you get a real security guard, they can take that shit with them.
That's my point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get.
Do people got the budget for that?
License to carry. PNB Rock should.
I'm talking about people like
J Money.
Alright, do you feel like if we was to go to LA and put our chain on and shit,
they're not gonna rob me for this, bro. They're not gonna rob me for that. That shit ain't got no diamonds.
So we good. So we good.
They probably rob us though.
Okay.
And take what they got, but we probably get looked over like regular niggas. We just regular.
Okay.
But that boy was shining like that, man.
For real. I ain't see what he had on or nothing. He probably was in the car. You think they watch cars?
Well, he was at Roscoe's chicken and waffles.
What that mean?
That's the hood.
Okay, that's the hood. All right.
That's like going over to our Waffle House on 23rd.
Yeah.
At the liquor store, gas station, East Lake. That's like PNB Rock going to eat at Waffle House right there.
Right.
That's not where you go eat at, bro.
I feel you.
Unless you got your people with you. Because at the end of the day, I really believe, man, that whoever robbed him, shot him, they should have been shot from the back by somebody that was with them. And that's just how I see it. Like,
See, if them was probably your niggas, they probably would have been sitting all together. You think that would have changed? You think that would have changed anything?
Yeah, but it was just him and the girl.
Right.
Yeah.
So if he had like a couple,
probably wouldn't have been like that. Probably wouldn't have been that easy. How many people you talking about? 5, 10, 20, 15?
3. Let's say if he had 3.
They probably would have been shot, man. Probably would have robbed him. But Man, I'm telling. Plus, some of these people bring on themselves too, man. Like being gang.
Would you even went in there Roscoe's? Would you, if you was
me?
If you was like kind of known like the Rondos or your, your
East, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't move.
Because it's so much shit going on. It's so much shit going on, and you in LA. We know LA for what? Besides Rodney King, we know him for riots,
Emmett Till and shit, yeah,
gangs, and they everywhere. So whatever gang, I don't know, I can't remember.
Ain't that what Biggie died? Biggie died in LA, didn't he? Yeah, Biggie died in LA.
Died in Vegas. That's crazy. Yeah, I just feel like they need to move a little bit smoother in how they move. And they all this old, like I was saying about the gang shit. That shit bring the gang shit. It bring a lot of shit on you too, man. The affiliation,
right.
Checking in, checking out. That's my car, all kind of shit. You remember that checking in, checking out, check that man?
Yeah, we used to.
I went back.
Yeah, we used to do that. We used to do that. Me and my little brother.
It's. I think robbing is the easy way to do something. It don't take no guts and a gun.
Yeah.
Guts and a gun.
Guts and the gun, and you can get it done.
Guts and the gun, you can get it done.
Well, I think it's, I think they too active and on point. Like they striking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people houses been getting robbed. We talking about big names or like well-known names.
They robbed. They tried to rob QC, a quality control. They tried to rob. Damn, I can't think of his name now. The one in quality control, the big nose. Look at me talking like that.
Yeah, Pete.
He shot their ass.
Oh, I ain't heard about that.
Yeah, that was on the news probably at the beginning of the summer, somewhere around there.
Okay.
They tried. They fell up in his crib.
Yeah, like
fired at him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
let off a couple of shots.
Like, man, a well-known pioneer in the in the hip hop from like the 40s, 50s, 60s. I forget his name. I think it's Clarence Davis or something like that.
No, it's not Clive Davis.
No, not him. His first name or last name is Clarence or something like that.
I think I know what you're talking about.
His wife, they killed his wife in LA, in their home. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The man was in his like 50s, 60s or something. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, shit, what we got over here?
The internet.
What we got on here? Hold on, y'all. We finna in real time. You know what I'm saying?
You are now watching 702 Visions.
Shout out to y'all boys, man.
Avant. His name is Clarence Avant.
I ain't heard about that.
Clarence Avant. A music. Clarence Avant, wife of music executive. Jacqueline Avant. I'm sorry. Wife of music executive Clarence Avant, fatally shot in Beverly Hills home. You know what I'm saying? So, I can go into detail about who Clarence is, but like I was saying, man, he a pioneer in the hip hop. He was just at I think he was just at Diddy party.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Clarence Alexander Avant.
Yeah,
okay.
like they killed his wife in L.A. This was a few months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going
down.
down.
Him on a reel.
It's going down in L.A. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if they can hit prominent people like that, then I don't think nobody's safe.
Damn, man, that was a topic one time. We used to call it Nobody's Safe. It was on Facebook, and we would take pictures of this. Off topic, what you talking about? But Nobody's Safe. You're right, but we had a little group called Nobody's Safe. We got caught with some shoes on, took a picture, put that shit on.
Right. Yeah.
But you know what? I guess nobody is saying. I guess if anybody notices you and think that you got something, they're gonna get it. And that's anybody, I guess, so we probably could get robbed that too.
Yeah.
But we're probably less likely. We probably get robbed because we look different. Because, LA.
We probably just in the wrong hood.
This ain't LA what we got on.
Mm-hmm.
We look like we're from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
We can go out there as normal people, but if I went to LA, I'm gonna call my cousin, hey man, I'm on my way. I'm rolling with you wherever you go.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I'm like that. I mess around and be the one get robbed out there, because I mess around. You could ask, man, we went to Jamaica, man. Shit, I was out there like, I walked to the store like I was just at home.
You know what? I was in LA for 5 days. I was all up through that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I wasn't in. I'm sure wherever I was at, I don't know. I don't remember. I did go to a few spots. I did bounce around. You know what I'm saying? You can stop it and put it back. I did bounce around and shit. And I walked through neighborhoods. I went to, I walked the stores, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah, that's my problem. I get somewhere and I be acting like I'm at home. And that's just how I'm gonna be forever. I'm gonna always act like I'm at home, so I don't. Like even in Jamaica, I wore just one chain and I cheat my.
Yeah, I had my shit on.
Yeah,
I mean, it ain't like it's just some big shit, but
yeah, but I just like when I'm going somewhere new, I have on. I won't wear these. I wear the Air Max 96, but I don't have on what they have on. When I get there, I look at everybody and I dress just how they dress.
yeah,
So I fit in some.
yeah.
Even though don't look like them, but even in the man, I get down there, man, and I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, for sure.
What's up, bro?
That's the atmosphere down there,
Not enough chicken and waffles.
But shit, man, LA is, it's hot, man. If you a name, I guess you just gotta, move smooth, man, and
But fame will have people where they can't move. Like Glorilla said, I saw an interview with her the other day, and she said she just wish she could just move like she used to move. She can't go nowhere no more like she used to.
Mm-hmm.
And just imagine this shit.
Yeah.
So I guess when you feel like, I can go, when you PNB Rock, you went too.
Yeah.
You went to the wrong place.
But
real, bro.
yeah, for sure, man. And tell everybody where to reach you at, and
all right, everybody.
where to get at you at.
Depending on what you want from me, you can reach me on my Instagram, which is In Motion Promotions. It's LLD In Motion Promotions. You should see my name, Chris Abernathy Senior. Up there. You can follow me on Facebook at Chris Abernathy Senior.
Right.
Actually, it's Lamar. Excuse me. It says Lamar, which stands for actually. Shout out on my podcast. Lamarck's is an acronym for something.
Correct.
I keep it to myself right
and
now.
And it's
trademark papers come back.
Yeah, and it's dope as fuck.
Yeah, appreciate it. But TikTok, shit, I'm on TikTok as Lamarck. TikTok Lamarck. It's just still say Chris Abernathy. My bad about that. And you can email me, cabernathy@sr@gmail.com.
All right, man. Get at my man. He also does photography.
Well, I do photography, but let me clear it up. I started back, and I haven't taken my first shot yet. I do a lot. I'm an artist, manager. I manage an artist contractually by the name of Passion. Consult real closely with Your Majesty Kimmy. Paco, and that's patience, action, knowledge.
Yeah, this
and Big
got a
Slick.
lot going on. This
Yeah.
you know, real active guy. You know what I'm saying?
And I try to, you know, I love music. I study a lot of the business side because it's now in the last couple of years, you know, because the management has been, you know, it's a job.
Right.
It's a job.
Right.
It's fun. It's a job.
Right. And y'all already know who I is. Get at my man. Rewind it if you have to. And I appreciate you coming, my dog, man.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
We probably have to do a part 2 or something, man, for sure.
Appreciate you having me, man.
For sure, man. We probably gotta do another one, man. This was, you know, this turned out right. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta come to mine too, man.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it, man. Whenever you ready. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you ready.
Yeah,
And
I'm just about ready, man.
Yeah.
Just about ready, man.
I'll let me.
I think the only thing in the way is me.
I'll let me, man.
I'm in my own way.
You know what to do.
Yes, sir.
And this show speaks number 10. You know, I mean, yeah, number 10. Show speaks 10. We getting on up there, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay consistent. You know, trying to build on what I got going on, and I can't do that without y'all, man. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So you can get the content as I give it. You know what I'm saying? And 702 Visions, District 1104, and we out.
Peace.